Good afternoon from Dubai. The stage is set for the second ODI between Pakistan and Sri Lanka. We had an exciting one a couple of days ago from Sharjah. A high-scoring game, a topsy-turvy game.
Sharjeel Khan is accompanying Ahmed Shahzad. He was so impressive in the last game on debut. Played a good innings, played a good hand, showed a lot of calmness. And the drums are beating. Sri Lankans have come in good numbers to support their side. Here we go then. It's a wild delivery and a wide one given by the umpire. Losing his radar. It's a good seam bowler, Kulusevich. Gets the ball to nip back sharply for the right-handers. You can look to be positive, look to then carve out innings for yourself and for your side, but issue begins in the mind when you're not entirely comfortable with your setup and technique. Then you start doubting yourself. And you're not completely turned on to switch on to the next gear. Stay behind that man, taking his time to get established. 2 without loss. Was banished. Flick, and he's off the mark in great style. The balance was great. Pitched up on the pads and have a look at the response. Lovely piece of timing.
Yeah, the line was wrong.
That one came back and bit him once again, and given by the umpire. Now, this is an interesting call from Hassan Raza. He obviously felt that the ball hit the pad first and then the bat. Sharjeel Khan is going to confer with Ahmed Shahzad, and well, he's gone for a review here. And this should be interesting. Now, there's nothing to it. Now, that's right now. The front leg was still in the process of coming forward. And the angle of the bat was away towards the offside. That's the reason why the ball, that in-swinging ball, was missed by Sharjeel Khan. Not entirely. Now, this is a borderline case. I think height is going to be an issue. But let's remember that even if it is kissing the stumps or kissing the bails, it'll stay out. Umpire's call will be the final call.
To talk, but the third umpire really has to make sure that he did kiss that pad. And I think umpire Hassan Raza has made a very good decision here. It's a brave one, but a very good one. It's not kissing as we would have thought. It's hitting the stumps full on.
Yes, a very good decision. An extremely brave decision, because normally umpires don't want to read such a close call. Sharjeel Khan just a touch unlucky. And there's very little for him, and well, he's been given out leg before Malinga for 7, 8 for 1. Umpire Hassan Raza making a great decision. You've got to say it. Mohammad Hafiz is in early, batting at number 3, centurion from the last game. An average of 29, strike rate of 71. Knew that the ball had hit the pad first. And he's getting the ball to swing this time. The ball swinging away from the grasp of the keeper. It's been given as a wide as well, so Kulusevich losing his mark once again.
Figure out exactly where he needs to start his delivery from.
Finds the gap off the back foot, is not even running Ahmed Shahzad. Now he's got to motor along because he felt he had timed it well enough to find the fence. Hafiz is pushing him for the third. They make it quite easily in the end. Allowed Ahmed Shahzad a little bit of width, and he cashed in on it. The balance was good, the placement was even better. Nicely played. The length was just a bit wrong from Nohan Kulusevich. And once again, Ahmed Shahzad punches the ball into the gap, comes back for 3 runs. His USP is pitching the ball up and and making it come back into the right-handers. Is a very strong in-swinging bowler. Hafiz gets runs. A flick may find the fence. That ball, it's a new ball. Heavy outfield, will it make it? Chandimal slides, dives. First boundary to Mohammad Hafiz. Not been that consistent in this spell so far. Kulusekra has bowled a couple of good balls, but every now and then he's thrown in that loose ball.
That's a beautiful stroke. On the up, a little bit outside the off stump, and Hafiz lashed onto that. And that also ends the over. 34 for 1.
So well done, Boom Boom. Oh, here we go. That's what we've come to see. Over the top. And the last ball again from a Pereira over goes for 4. 10 overs, 43 for 1.
If an introspection is required. And on the take, and he's taken it. Has he? Oh, wow, what a catch. Pereira with a blinder. Now Ahmed Shahzad once again not budging. He's still there at the crease. Sri Lankans are extremely hopeful of the end result. Ahmed Shahzad is now looking at the big screen, looking at the result from the third umpire. Now, if this is a clean catch, this is real classic. Catch was taken cleanly by Pereira or not. Have a look at him go full length dive as he made his ground. Well, there's enough doubt there. I think the ball hitting the turf, even though part of his fingers were under the ball, but I think this is difficult for the third umpire to give, because there's a little bit of doubt. The third umpire making sure that he reads this one properly. I think that there's got to be debate regarding that clean take, whether that was cleanly taken or not. But the effort is 100 out of 100. There's no question about how well he did to get there. While you appreciate and rave about the anticipation from Pereira, maybe it's not a clean catch. But who are we to decide? It's up to the third umpire, asked regularly by the third umpire to confirm whether it was a clean take or not. I think allows for a good case for Ahmed Shahzad, and it's been given as not out. The Sri Lankan fans are stunned by the result, because everyone felt that it was taken cleanly by Pereira. Hafiz once again is running hard. Will he come back for the second? This time he makes that attempt and gets there in time. The throw was nice and flat from Pereira. He says he's fine. He made that sprint and then became a little slower just when it mattered. Grounding his bat. Well, he made his grounding. That ball hitting the helmet. That's up in the air, and another diving effort from Pereira. Is in thick of things. 66 for 1 after 17 overs, and we'll have a breather. Drinks break.
Innings break 30 minutes.
10 minutes.
That's the first one after a very long time. Ahmed Shahzad timed it well.
Perfection.
Fine leg was up in the circle, so it was easy for Ahmed Shahzad to beat the outfield. Short ball and gone to the fence. Easy ball for Hafiz to manage a boundary of the last ball of that over from Karunaratne. It's 82 for 1.
We're using the long handle more often than not. End of the 28th, and they are coming back for the second. Oh, he could be in trouble. Yes, he's given. Mohammad Hafiz there. A suicidal run in the end.
For pace, he came from the fence, and Hafiz knew exactly how he has paced that ball. Have a look at Karunaratne. released the ball quickly right over the stumps, and Hafiz was way short of the crease. Sangakkara knew that Sri Lankans have got a wicket, and Hafiz, well, throwing away all his good work, run out for 32, 84 for 2. Almost halfway through the innings, it's Shoaib Maqsood who can certainly provide them with a bit of pace and energy. 7 matches and 271, average is really good. Look at the strike rate now. That is a very good combination.
Got through only 5 overs. Top shot. No fielder in the deep. And Ahmed Shehzad is now opening his shoulders.
Played it over extra cover. He knew where he was hitting. It's probably the most beautiful shot in the game of cricket. Beautifully struck. They're behind the run rate.
That gets his 50. No. He wanted it. He wanted that single. Prasanna again quickly into it.
Just made it.
It's been a while. He'll get it this time though, Ahmed Shehzad. Well played. It's been a quiet start. Quietly getting into his game. 5th 50 for Ahmed Shehzad.
Normally a big stroke maker to begin with. He hits it too big, but this time around they read the pitch well. It was a slow pitch and worked his way to his 50, 75 deliveries with only 3 boundaries. Normally he hits a lot more.
Yeah, mid-wicket coming much straighter. Well, it's time to go. Maqsood making his intentions clear. He spent 19 balls out there already. Still no boundaries. But we all know how powerful he is.
Yeah, he's got to start taking some chances. A little bit wider off that fielder. This might go for 4. That one played it very nicely. Swept, used the pace and fetched the boundary.
Clever from Shehzad. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but he had a little bit to work with. Got low. Maqsood goes big. That's massive. This is what Maqsood is good at. 14 off it. 126 for 2.